Okay, D-Tide. Let's go. See this. Yeah, Jenkins buff is insane. Fuck was that? How are you already here? It's literally 3 seconds. It's literally like 3 seconds. How are you already here? I didn't announce it. 3 seconds. Boom. You're here. What is wrong with you? Get out of my walls. Get out of my walls, okay? I'm also fucking playing War Tales on the side, so the Jenkins buff is insane. Jenkins caster buff is insane because you can just kill. I can just kill right now, but let me recharge up units. How are you guys? Oh my fucking gosh, dude! You guys gotta find something else to do than stalk me, dude. Get out of my walls. Get out of my walls, okay? You guys gotta pay rent if you're living underneath my floorboards, okay? I hate this. This is a terrible situation on our hand because I want to play one of these, but it's such a big waste because our alien miss is full. I don't want to exile either, so have to do it. That's a scenario where it's a lose-lose scenario right there. Buff. Don't need this. I can use this. If I get plus 12 caucus itch, if you want, it's you would not want to go for if you're plus 12ing him with not, you know, pools, then sure. Like dupes, sure. I'm fine with that. But if you're plus 12ing him with, you know, resources, then no. Depends on what you're using to plus 12 him. We have the weakness on us, so can't really do the burst right now. I'm trying to see if we need to go in Ultra Turn right now. Yeah, I'm going to Ultra Turn right now. The reason why is because I want to get his Overexalt. Going to Ultra Turn right now. Got his Overexalt. We're going to remove weakness and burst next turn. So, any of these fake? This one's fake. That one's fake news. Oh. It's good. For next turn, and we're good. Now we gotta almost kill them, and then save up. So right now we have the double Jenkins. First off, we got a Erica Exalt. This is the bone. One of this. Get rid of the sticky wax. Now we get him brown. Yeah, this is insane. No, if that's fleeting. Yeah, it would be nice, but they don't do that. Yeah, it's the buffs are insane for these two, dude. Like I don't need to cast or exalt. I'm just gonna Jenkins exalt. The Jenkins buff is ridiculous. Yeah, look at that, dude. It is fucking disgusting. Like a watch. It's just disgusting, dude. I don't know what other word to describe it. Why would you ever fucking pull for Pollux when Jenkins is right here? Wow, there's zero reason. I don't need to fucking do anything. I might buy this. Just for the Vaughn. I might buy this just for the Vaughn, but I'm gonna hold off. I'm gonna save that there. This is good. Because right now, this boss, you want to actually scale. Both of these are garbage. Jenkins is a standard unit, dude. And it has better AoE now. The AoE is just insane right now. Let's see. I hate this. So lose scenario, but play the defense. Exo. Do this. Rouse. Function. Onyx. This. And we're good. Anything else I want to do this turn? Do I really want to push? This guy hurts if I push without being ready to kill. If I can't kill this. Can Jenkins kill this? I'm gonna say. I'm gonna see. Can Jenkins kill this? Oh yeah. It wasn't even close. Yeah, you gotta learn to play around the Erica shit. Don't even need to rouse Jenkins, I think. But I have it, so might as well. This gives us weakness, but I have to annihilate for it. Do I really care? I guess I care. I can decrease the damage she does too. Thing is, this boss is particularly hard. The boss we're about to fight against. I don't know if this team can do it because I'm running a. Hopefully, I get the DR proc because I have 55% DR proc, which is not enough for a guarantee. It's gonna be cancer. This boss. Get him, Brown. Yeah, this is. Yeah, Caster didn't need the buff, but Alfonso's pretty garbage. Gives me some sigil. Back to shop. Yeah. I'll surely hit it. Thinking. I'll save this. Yes, wave 3 works for poison. It's actually optimal because of how GDAW works. That is good. All these are garbage. I want to upgrade one of these. Probably gonna upgrade the middle one, but I'm gonna see if I can double upgrade. I gotta prep for boss now. Oh, nice. That's what I want. It's RNG which spawns. The tip for wave 3 is to hope you get the good spawn. That's the thing about wave 3 this time. It is based on spawn. Fuck. I didn't count cards. Whatever. Okay, function. I don't need to do much right now. I just want to be at full health when I'm fighting the boss. Because this boss is 8s. Weakness. Defense. I'll kill them all next turn. I don't need to Jenkins exalt for it, I think. Retract. Maybe I do, maybe I don't. But I'm not using Ultra Turn. I know that. I'm not using Ultra Turn. Okay. It's dead. Yep. I'll get this low and I'll stall. 15,000. That's good. 15,000 is good. Rather have this in Ultra Turn. Have just enough. Oh, another stall turn. Nice. Remember, if you don't have to kill, don't kill. Okay, upgrading. I think this gives us the most strength. Yep. Time Scarab is decent, but I want a thinner deck. Get rid of the Jenkins defense. It's the worst. Go back here. Wallet is pretty bad. Okay, get rid of another card. One of Winkle's cards. This can come in handy. I can see this coming in handy. This will always be useless. This will be useless. Let's get rid of Winkle's defense, because I can still use her strike to proc some corrosion. Going back. Okay. This boss is 8. You need to proc a DR. It's the Pierce one, right? Yeah, Blighted. Yeah, this is the reverse of the other boss. One of that. Winkle's close. I wonder. Okay, salve ruins. Okay, this is probably not gonna kill, but I'm just gonna. This is dumb. You should never do. I'm tempted to just YOLO burst right now. I'm tempted to YOLO burst. Very tempted. Fuck it. Just using it when she's full. Okay, this is a mini burst. It's not a full burst. Dude, I probably could have killed it if I went full burst. That was 100% a kill. Good to know. If I have bone and everything. That was 100% a kill. I know no bone. I'm saving it because I did not expect it to much damage. Because this is our only bone source. Once I exile on her, it's never going to happen. It's almost never going to happen again. Stronger as their HP drop. Reset, maybe? Yeah, it's probably a reset. I did not expect it to do that much fucking damage. Pose buff. If it's gonna do that much damage, I'll just do this. R1 plume. This is always gonna happen. Let's get rid of cars now. Get rid of these. I want to keep this Stygian. This Stygian is very important to regen up. I can't get rid of the Stygian. This is how much cards I have. Okay. Now I'll get the Jenkins up. Get rid of this. 1, 2, 3. If I proc the rest of the corrosion is dead, but I don't want to go all balls deep. But yeah, could have one turn that if I had the perfect combo, but that is near perfect. Yeah, never mind. This boss is a pushover with whale these units. No point in doing anything this turn. If we were at 1 HP, the boss would be dead because he has the 41 reinforce from being high HP. But she'll get less and less reinforce as the fight goes on. Let me rouse up Erica for her next burst turn. I don't want to strike him. Don't want to strike him. I have to regen Erica. I want to strike him once. Grant all allies barrier. Blah. It's fine. Yeah, he's on steroids. That is for sure. He's on performance enhancing drugs right now, dude. This. Okay, I need to clear my hand for Caster Exalt, Jenkins Exalt. Don't need this. Fuck! I thought that was the energy beam. I don't know, cause they were both 3 costs. Okay. Is our hand clear enough yet? Actually, I don't care to save this Stygian wing because this is the last turn. Three cards. Or the X cards. How do I get rid of one card? I don't. What? It's lagging. Don't need this. One. I'm keeping track of this. Yeah, there's... I still had, like, way more damage. I had, like, 3 million damage there. I was debating using it for this or that, but clearly this is the better option. So I have my Whale and G Murphy. G Murphy can clear either of these. So, Whale and G Murphy. Whale Caster for sure. Whale Caster for sure. And a G Murphy. G Murphy here and Caster here is my thought. Yeah. G Murphy here. Caster over there. Makes more sense. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Don't know which one's stronger because it is castering right now. Because G Murphy can go either wave. Either wave. I'm just trying to figure out which one is easier. Which one's easier? Because my other caster is going to be a Wanda caster. And if it's a Wanda caster, I would prefer it here because I don't have a procer. Oh, I have a Zoo. I have a Zoo, actually. Yeah, maybe I try G Murphy. Because she does a hit, spawn. Hit, spawn. I'm just thinking right now. I think a G Murphy here. As long as I kill her before the ad spawn. But we have to be at low HP. The other thing has 2 million HP though. Whatever. It's hard to gauge which one's easier because both of them. Think about details, you have to gauge where to use each team. Grab that. Wait, Vortex just shits on wave 2 boss. Yes. Yes, she does. She shits on a lot of bosses, even in story mode. They're obviously trying to glaze her super hard. Trying to decide which is optimal here. Okay. Dead. Almost dead. Ritual was 26 strength, so we save some health, or this. Rather get this. Anything else that helps? This. This helps. Get rid of this, because they're dead. Little bit of damage, unfortunate, but... Boom. Yeah, that's why I place Vortex in A tier. She just counters bosses like that. This event is usually bad. So I have her almost over exalt. Because we have her almost over exalt, I might just go straight to the elite. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. So we're actually gonna do this verse because the new thing, and then we're gonna play our Rouse. Get the Soul Sacrament. Grab this. Posse again, what do we get? This is useful. How much is white stance? 908. Probably need a white stance for next turn though. Rather play that because next turn we take way more damage. Yep. Get rid of your strength. Prep for burst turn. Okay, is this enough? Because I want the kill without exalting. This should be enough without G Murphy exalt. That's the goal here. Should be enough. I'm gonna play one more check. Probably needed to go fucking Goliath, but this is free. They're dead, but we're taking a bunch of damage. Have to Miriam exalt. $10.95. Can't do it like that. I want to save it for the boss. I want to go to the boss with overexalt. But it seems like I have to use my burst here. If I do this, I shouldn't need to, though. Anything? Ooh. Yep, strength down. It's way better. Okay, they're dead. Kind of want to do this. Ooh, this is good. These two are very good. Both of these are good. Heal or shield? I feel like I want the shield. Oh, that's an easy ball. I'll leave this fight. All of them are garbage. Because this team's strong enough that we don't need all those fights. There's nothing from the relic shop. Yeah, there's nothing from the relic shop. Fuck. Well, we have to get it. It's too good. It's too good. It's literally too good to fucking... It's gonna get us killed. That's gonna get us killed, folks. Famous last words. That's gonna get us killed. I can tell you right now how I'm gonna die. Gunning for that shit. It's literally too good. First world problems there. We're gonna die, and I already know how we're gonna die. That is exactly how we're gonna die. Gunning for that relic. We're gonna fall over dead. We're gonna be mangled. Our body will be gone. But we'll have that relic. But I'll be mangled without recognition. Yep. Trying to decide if I want to do it. I think I do. So, he's going to do no damage to us this turn? Yep. Get the weakness. Get the shield. Yeah, my ISP just disconnected. This is why I don't stream that much too. This is one of the reasons. Is because my ISP is fucking dog shit. It's fucking Comcast. And they have a monopoly in the area. There's nothing I can do about it. Comcast has like the biggest monopoly here. This doesn't do anything. This does. Anything else I want to do? So I need to go into the next fight with OE G Murphy. That is the goal. Well, they buffed this. So I'm gonna do this. They did buff Goliath. So I'm gonna try this out. I need to kill him without using G Murphy. Maybe Goliath is strong enough. I did glaze him a bit. More bone. Okay, Goliath. Can you do this, Goliath? Probably not, but here's hoping. So that G Murphy will not need to do it. Can you do this, Goliath? I trust in you. Nope, not even close. You can't do it, Goliath. Based on that, you cannot do it. Let me help you out, Goliath. Well, I didn't arouse him, but I need to push this. And it'll push based on these. Oh, never mind, Goliath did it! Goliath did it! I can't believe it. No. This is 980 shield, so I can just do this in this dance. That's the double of this trick. It's nice tech. Okay, what's in our draw pile? Nothing. Okay, moment of truth. You have to use that. Go Goliath. This is the Goliath show, guys. He's redeeming himself. This is a lot of damage, but I have the heal. Nice. How much shield is this? I'm just doing this to recharge up Miriam. I don't have a white stance, so I'm gonna have to kill him. Okay, 28% DR. This is gonna suck. I can tell you right now, this is gonna suck. I'm not gonna use that. So it's a triple hit now, and next turn it's a big hit. Keep that. Perfect. Good start. The fucking relics are saving us though. Okay, big hit. So the cat monster is going to be annoying. Because we have to kill it, and it counters us. Next turn. But rouse Miriam for next turn. Get rid of this, because you don't want fragile. Play this first. Get the Abyss. So we get how much alien miss from her wheel? 30. We need a regular exalt, unfortunately. I want to get over exalt, but we need a regular exalt. Charge her up for next turn. That's going to be enough. We actually want our HP to drop. We actually want our HP to drop here. What's in our draw pile? Damage received. Start battle each turn. Yeah. So we can save these. We want our HP to get a bit lower. Okay. This is the burst. I fucked that up. Yeah, I fucked that up. The burst, you have to do the Goliath Exalt now. Because we don't want the actual Goliath cards in hand. Red Stance. Yeah, we don't want any of these cards. When our hand is full, we want to do this. So we don't have any of those cancer cards. Okay, let's get rid of one more card. Wall or a Waltz. I'm conservative about my mana. I'm going to choose one Waltz. Because I don't want to fucking waste a Rift Harmony. Oh. Wasn't even close. Yeah, it wasn't even close. Nice, well. Gotta be careful I don't hit the front mob. Because I like overkilling. I know I can stop now, but I like memeing. Okay. That doesn't count because it's tentacles. It's... Yeah, overrated character compared to... According to Reddit, dude. Overrated. I'm always shocked by how much damage she does. But, that was even a bad burst. Okay, I have a Dorisian and a Whale. Dorisian's going here. I don't trust him. I have my Zoo. I have a Vortex. I have Zoo and Vortex as well. So this is going to be the Whale. This is going to be the Whale carry. I'm going to do the Whale carry first. So it's Ultra Ring. So I'm going to use Wanda. This boss has a lot of HP. I can use the Vortex. Who else do I have? Zoo can go with Dorisian. Let me think. Either Vortex with Dorisian or Zoo with Dorisian. It's one of the two. This boss is multi-hit. Zoo with Dorisian or Vortex with Dorisian. I think I'll put Zoo here. Yeah, because I don't have a good trigger. I'm going to put Zoo here. Yep, Zoo here. And I'll pick another unit. Any Caro units on a Dorisian team. Don't want the HP nerf. I guess I can pick Daff for the Bone. What units have an... No. I guess I'll bring Daff along. She has decent stats. So it's Ultra Ring. So fucking Caster or her. I don't have a tank for Arachne, so Caster will have to do. What's the best cast here? This one's decent, and this one. Okay, let me look at the stats. Crit rate, damage amp. Okay, they're both good. I actually want to stall. I'm going to pick this one. I want to stall. Okay, this is what this team's gonna look like. For sure. Because I'm not gonna be able to... So let me do the hard thing. It's better than Corporal for Ultra Ring. I did it because of Ultra Ring. The Ultra Ring for Arachne is better than bringing along Corporal. Okay, the hard team. Dorazine. So Dorazine, you're going to use Vortex. Dorazine and Vortex sitting in a tree. Kissing. Vortex. I have a Corporal, though. Does Corporal really do anything here? Besides the stats? I think what Miriam does. The fucking thing. Nah. Brings to Lisa launch. Yep. I either put the Vortex here with Zoo, but I think Zoo is better on the other team. And what DR do I have left? Quite a couple. I have one DR. I have these 2 DR left. I think I want to use it for the other team. I'm gonna use it for the other team. This I'm gonna use for the other team as well. So let's figure out what we have left here. Garbage. Oh, money. You're right. Money. Money, money, money. I like money. What key flare wheels do I have left? I have 1 key flare wheel left. 1 big key flare wheel left. It is Miriam boss, so Dorazine should counter it, so I don't really need to play into the Vortex. I don't really need to play into the Vortex. Vortex is just there in case I need it. Yeah, Vortex is just here looking pretty. So since he's just here looking pretty, let's just put some basic key flare wheels on here. Just put this. Yeah, you're gonna look pretty, Vortex. That is your job. I like this. Everything seems good. 44. Okay, 44%. I know Marin Boss and Dorazine is probably going to trigger at least once. Any other DGR wheels I have left? No, just those 2. I need it for the Wave 4. Fuck it. Pikmin. You are not going to be Pikmaning today. You are going to be key flaring Pikmin. You are going to equip this DR wheel. And Pikmin, you're going to get a key flare wheel. You're going to get this wheel. And the other team will have to make do. The other team will have the other wheels. And I'm going to replace that with Vortex. Yes. Yeah. This will work. Weakness. Reload cost. for that. I know it's not enough. I know it's not enough. I know it's not enough. I'm not even bothered. I know it's not enough. I don't believe. He's disappointed me too many times. You're not fooling me, game. You're not giving me false hope there. Now I believe. Without weakness. Come on. Nope. Should have not believed. Should have not believed. Why did I believe? Why did I believe, guys? I don't understand. Why did I foolishly believe? What is wrong? What is wrong with me? Why did I believe that would kill? Why was I under the foolish notion that was enough? I believe for no reason. I believe for no reason. I believe for zero reason. Do I have white stance again? I do. Well, let's see. This is not gonna be enough. Strike. Oh my gosh. Now it kills. It's crit or die, baby. Okay. Everything is fine. Health is dangerous. I want to save that heal. If we die, we die. If we die, we die. Okay? $700 and whatever. Okay, the new doors seem about fixed damage. It's not even worth it here. Thing is, it's not even worth it in this scenario. Because I want the Pikmin over that. Yeah, it's not even worth it. You wonder out. The Pikmin. All of them. Okay, you're gonna pepper them up for good old Dorothy. Next turn. You're gonna pepper them up next turn. I don't believe in it this turn. But next turn, you're gonna pepper them up. Yeah. Next turn, Vortex. I believe in you. Next turn. This turn, we're just gonna chill. This turn, we're just gonna chill. I don't believe yet. Okay, I'm being cautious. I'm being cautious. This turn, Vortex. If it's needed, you're gonna shine. You're gonna shine, Vortex. Just need to make sure everything's in order. Do I rouse as well? Okay. Vortex, you're gonna pepper them up for a good old Dorothy. Pepper them up. And I'm gonna use this just in case. Just in case. You can do it. You can do it, Dorothy. You can do it. I believe. You can do it. Okay, maybe you also need a rouse. Maybe you also need a little pick me up, Dorothy. You got this. You got this. You got this. Okay. We rouse you. You got your nice plus 12 buff. Oh my gosh, he did it, guys. He did it. So how can we regen resources? I want to play this for sure. This for key flare. Oh my gosh. Okay, I was about to say, if 4 of those doesn't kill that little mob, I would be so mad. If 4 of those fucking Evernights did not kill that little shitter. Oh! I believe in you, Vortex, and only you. I believe in you, Vortex. It's a Vortex comp. I only believe in you, Vortex. Yeah, you're not. I'm not falling for it, Dorothy. You're gonna do shit with that Exalt. I'm not falling for it again, Dorothy. Okay, maybe this fixes Dorothy. Maybe I don't have to do anything. This is his chance to shine. No Vaughn on them though. Maybe. It did like good damage last time. Oh. Oh my gosh. Good effort, Dorothy. Good effort. Good effort. Good effort. Good effort, Dorothy. You know, you can't all be winners here. This will not kill, but I don't want to use this though. It will kill. Okay. Don't kill them, Pikmin. Good. Dorothy. Yes. Good. Proud of you. Proud of you, Dorothy. Words of encouragement. Need to wail more for him. Yeah. Way more. Garbage. Oh, I need this. Okay, it should be an easy boss. Let's get rid of Solis card. I have everything going. I have the Vortex relic, which is the good one. I want to rouse Pikmin. However, okay, there's that. And then might as well exile on the Pikmin. Grab this for later. I'm not falling for it. I'm not falling for it. You think I'm dumb? I'm not pressing Exalt. I already know how much damage this Exalt will do. Like 6,000. I'm not falling for it, game. I don't believe. Do not believe. That button is bait, okay? Yeah, it's no Vaughn on the boss. Boss still a high HP. You're not gonna fool me, game. You're not gonna fool me. You're not gonna bamboozle me. It's getting closer. Okay, now it's time. For sure. For sure. But beforehand, let me reload once just to make sure. Just to make sure. Get rid of this just to make sure. Okay. Okay. We just gotta make very certain Dorothy pushes this. This for the mob wave later. Okay. Okay, okay. Get this. Okay. There's no way it can fail now, guys. There's no way. Okay, I got just to make sure. Okay. 500 strength. No vulnerable pigment, Dorothy, but you should be fine. You should be fine. You should be fine. You should be fine. Wasn't even close. Wasn't even close. Wasn't even close. Don't listen to your lying eyes of how close that was. Wasn't even close. Wasn't even close, guys. It totally did not do less damage than Vortex. Whatever number you saw was fake news. It wasn't even close. Right, guys? It wasn't even close. Wasn't even the same ballpark. But let's do this. Don't listen to your lying fucking eyes. Yes, 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 yes. It's all doors in here. Don't listen to your lying, dirty eyes. Your eyes are filthy. Oh my gosh. Thing is, I don't want a vortex. Fine, I'll do it. Yeah, the vortex does more damage. Without Dorothy's 3 cost, it doesn't kill him. Nope, nope. Your lying eyes. What did I say about listening to your lying eyes? Stop paying attention to your lying, dirty, filthy eyes. Okay? Your eyes only serve to deceive you. Oh my fucking gosh. Don't worry, we got this. We got this. We have to revive. Just have to kill these. Hey, we have Dorothy. We have Dorothy. Dorothy will help us kill all this. Dorothy will help us kill all this. You just gotta believe. Just gotta believe. I got this. I got this. So we get this for the crit rate. Don't have anything else. Get this. Maybe a little bit of this. Okay. Get this. Okay, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. It's fine. Come on, come on. Crit, 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 crit. Well, you almost got there, Doris. We had okay, buff your crit rate. He needs a little bit more help. Just a little bit more help. Not a lot. So maybe I gotta do all this. Do this. Okay. Okay. Now this time is the time. Oh my gosh, he did it, guys. Oh my gosh, see that? He did it. Wasn't even close. Wasn't even close. It's not like Celeste helped him by smacking a tentacle. It's not. Celeste didn't really do anything. If you looked at it objectively. So we have the revive. What? How many stacks does it have? Gain 1 stack of their station. I have to for the heal. Grab this. Don't worry, it's a slowly survive. Okay, this is easy, Dorazine. This is easy. There's no way. There's no way, Dorazine. I know there's no way. But just in case, Vortex will help you out. Vortex will help you out. 75,000 damage. Yeah, 75,000 damage. Almost as much as G Murphy earlier. G Murphy earlier did like 3 million damage. Almost as much. It's basically the same number. It's basically the same number, guys. If you take out the magic marker, remove all of Dorazine's number, and write in G Murphy's number, it's the same number. Can't fault my logic. If you just remove all of Dorazine's numbers and put in G Murphy's numbers, he's just as strong. That's all you need to do. It's flawless logic. I don't see anything wrong with my way of thinking. Let me double SSR here. Baby. This is DR. This is DR. Any more Keyflare left? Just shitty ones, so no point. Okay. This is good. Sure, I'll use this wheel. Caster and let's see. Zoo. The reason I'll pick Zoo for this is because I need someone else to proc his shit. We don't have enough Keyflare here. The worst team took all the Keyflare because he's the one that needed it. Two more cards. One. One regular exalt in there. Digian. It's gonna be a longer fight. We just got fucking door scenes. One. Get rid of this. Slow and steady wins the race. I do this first because I want to exile on her. Then use the thing to fill her up. We save this. First, reshuffle our deck. I need a poison relic or something after. It's gonna be a long fight. It's fine. Don't have these units invested. Good job, Wanda. 185 more counter. Almost as much as Caucus generates. We'll get that counter up anytime now. Don't worry, Wanda. I see you. It's enough. We'll get enough counter one day, guys. Luckily, this is all elite fights, so there's no rush. Going to ultra turn. I need to wait until I have enough plumes in a row. Okay, Wanda. Your time to shine. Oh, 1,000 counter. We're getting there, folks. We're getting there slow and steady. Yeah, Wanda is doing the work here. Wanda is doing the work here. Look at that. Oh my gosh, 1,200 counter. It's insane. I've never seen counter numbers so high. Get the strength down, which is why I use you. Again, this is not leveled up Daff. Ooh. Does he have weakness? No. And, ooh. Wanda, your turn to shine. Yes. Oh, 2,500 counter. This puts Caucus to shame for sure. Sup. Whoever joined. I'm gonna look at the damage fucking statistics after this, see how much damage Wanda did. Okay, this is garbage. Sure. After obtaining a rift. Might just restart because I need counter relics because I don't know if you guys noticed, but believe it or not, Wanda's not generating counter. Don't get a counter relic for the boss. It's gonna be like 10 hours. I will live through those 10 hours with Caster. I'll live through every one of those hours. Don't need to use that. Let me feed this baby. All right. 200 counter, Wanda. Great job. It wasn't even Wanda, by the way. Fucking Zoo, I need you. Zoo, I need you to inflict poison, because that's the only way we're gonna win this battle. It's all up to you, Zoo. I cannot hear you, Taki. Well, don't need to go into Ultra Turn here. Try to put this in Ultra Turn. Yeah, this is pointless. I want my hand cleared. Saving this for next turn. Okay, yo, well, watch, guys. This is gonna be huge. You will not believe. Oh, wow! Wow! I cannot believe it. A whole 210 counter? A whole 382 counter? Oh, it's too much. What am I gonna do with so much counter? What am I gonna do with so much counter? The game's over, folks. The boss is already dead. It's insane. Wanda should be nerfed. Yeah, Reddit told me, oh, there are no batter wakers. Yeah. I'm gonna just do this. Speed it up. That was a mistake. I fucking wasted Ultra Turn, but don't worry, we're gonna stall long enough anyway. Look at that, 2,000 counter. Oh, we lost it all. 300. Don't worry, we can do it again. Watch this. Oh my gosh, 1,000 counter. I don't even know what to do with so much counter, guys. The reason why we're living is because of Wanda. Not because of Caster. Caster's just the sidekick to Wanda here, guys. Look at that! That damage! All Wanda. All Wanda. Insane. That was all Wanda. Clearly. Yes, Pandia generates more counter than Wanda. Every unit generates, a relic generates more counter than Wanda. A thing you buy from the shop generates more counter. I just killed now. We're at full HP because of the Wanda. Counter relic. Well, this generates more counter than Wanda. This is good. This is also good. Even though I got this, I either buy this and double dip or go full ham. I need to go full ham. Okay, let's delete another card. Delete this.
Hello, hello.
Sup. Now I can hear you. How you doing? Okay, bleed. I don't need to use this. I'll save it for the bleed. Okay, we played a 1 cost. Higher. So 2, 3. No. 0. 0. 1, 2, 3.
Hello. Can you hear me?
0. Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh, finally. I can't believe you made the video for the Chinese shit.
Yeah, I was bored. It was just streaming. I was bored.
It's hilarious.
Yeah, I don't care. I noticed I don't care. But I found it
to that
funny.
guy?
Yeah, I did.
Did you talk to that guy, Simba?
Simba, yeah, I did.
So who is he?
Yeah, he's one of the people who are butthurt. Something about the drama, about the whole drama thing. I don't care enough to go into.
So he is not the guy argue with Alice?
Oh, he's one of them. It is like a group.
One of them?
Yeah, there's like a group
There's a
or
lot of
something.
people.
Yeah, I don't know. They messaged me. I'm like, I sure.
I can't believe that shit can make a video.
And they can make a video.
You know what? If he is a new player,
Where's the
and
2
he
costs?
doesn't
Where's the 2 costs? I need a 2 costs.
doesn't
Oh, whatever. 1, 3. I'm gonna save a baby. 3,000 counter. Okay. already more than Wanda will ever give me. So 0, 1, 2. I'll pick this 3. Okay, Wanda, your time to shine. Rouse. You got the zoo. I already double triggered it. Okay, we're good. I'm gonna get rid of this. Don't need the damage. Okay, I already played it. But another 0 just in case. 1, 2, 3. 0, 1. Oh wait, I already triple triggered it. Okay. 10,000 counter. All the relic. This relic is outscaling Wanda like usual. This is what you need for a Wanda or relic. The shop. 0, 1. No 2s. 3, 4. Get this. Rouse someone. The Wanda, because why not? Okay, I played a bunch of 0s. 1, 3. $17,000 counter. All Wanda for sure. I promise. I promise Wanda is the one generating all of this counter. And not a relic. I promise. I don't want to use this. Okay. 1. I don't want to play the thing. 2. I care about generating thing. 0, 1. And this is where we're going to get our 2 or 3. We're going to grab this. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. We're just using it for that. Okay, this is easy. Exalt. 20 hits. 0, 1, 2, 4. How many stacks? More stacks, please. 25,000 counter. Wanda is so good. Wanda is so good, folks. Oh, look at how much counter she is generating. 3, 4, that's one trigger. Bro. Do. I don't even want to know how long this would take without the relic. I think it would actually go to like 90 or 100 turns. If we were just relying on Wanda itself. Guaranteed 90 to 100 turns. If it weren't for this relic saving us. The time. I mean, we won't die either way, but we will be here all fucking day. And don't need this. Even though I didn't get the trigger, I want the relic more than the thing. That's the reason why. And Wanda is so good, guys. You saw that. The game must be bugged. The game must be bugged. There's no other explanation. There's no other explanation, folks. Wanda carried. Let me record the guide. Oh, Monchi stayed up. Okay, let me record the guide. Fucking, whatever. Okay. Should I do 2 videos? Or 1? D-Tide videos are never popular. So, fucking, even though people complain about the like long form one, people watch it. Versus splitting them up. Okay, let me take a deep breath, get some water, because when I'm doing the rant, it takes, I need to drink up. This is the D-Tide guide for, what day is it? Fucking April 27th, 2026. So this is Ultra Ring D-Tide. It's probably one of the easier D-Tides, except for the later waves. So this is the new format of D-Tide. I'm going to go back to doing 1 video, but I'll do a quick abridged rant at the very beginning, getting through it as fast as possible, and then I'll go in depth for the second half of the video. So the video is probably going to be an hour, and it's on stream. I'm recording this. I have the stream chat on the side, so you can see. So without further ado, let's get started. So this is Ultra Ring, and they reverted the stat nerfs for the later mobs Alert 5. What do I mean by that? So before they nerfed the levels of this, the HP, and now they reverted it after the plus 12 buff. So they are making a change because of the plus 12 absolute axiom. Just compare the HP values on this boss compared to the early iterations boss. Or just look at the level number here. This is how they balance things. Right here, it's a little bit higher than usual for these bosses. It has 2 million and 1.6 million HP, which is more than usual. So they are upping the HP values of the mobs to account for the plus 12s. So that's a broken promise. If you heard them say they were not going to change difficulty, you can just see the higher HP values. Again, if you have plus 12 units, it will still be stronger than the buff. It's not really a buff because it's just reverting a nerf. Because they nerfed the HP values and now they buffed it back to the old values. Just look at my very old D-type values. It's the exact same values as the old D-type videos. So, first boss, Miriam. What do you use for Miriam? Just Arachne tank. Why Arachne solo on Discord team? Is because you get her relic. Her relic is very good. It's one of those broken relics to glaze a unit when they just release. So, with this, you play Arachne. I'm going to go into it in the longer form towards the second half of the video. I'm just going to do a brief overview now. You pick Arachne, you kill Miriam, and the ads. That's all. And the 3 other units is just help you tank or survive. Why is Arita here? To discard. Why is Murphy here? To help you live. Why is Cassia here? To draw. So, you can do this very easily with Arachne Relic. So, second team here is a cancer team. Just watch my fucking stream of me doing it with Doracine. It was the hardest run out of all these runs. So, this boss, Miriam, her gimmick is why you need to use these teams. You don't want to exo often. Every time you exo, it buffs the boss. And every 5 exo, she does a super move. And by the way, if you push her, I don't know if they fixed it yet. It's intended. I think it's intended. So when you push her, she's rousing. And you do your 5 exos after you push her. She attacks you through invincibility. So be wary of the 5 stacks. So next boss, wave 2. It's the reverse captain, Major, that I was alluding to earlier in my earlier D-type videos. Now, this boss, you want to be at low HP. The lower your HP, the less fortress the boss has. The higher your HP, the more fortress the boss has, up to 50%. Now, Vortex counters this boss because she removes fortress. Or, just get low HP and just kill the boss. Now, I memed on it. 3-turn G Murphy, like usual. And you can stall caster and burst it 4 turns with the caster buff. The caster buff is insane. Just watch my stream or later on this video. So this is what you should use on this boss. Just teams that can kill it in sub 4 turns. Why sub 4 turns? After turn 4 and plus, she starts summoning more and more mobs and starts getting barriers, which is very annoying. Unless you have a barrier removal like Winkle, which is why she's here. So next, fucking G-Doll, you counter her with G-Doll. Now, luckily, I have several individual G-Doll videos on my channel where I coach. There's an hour-long video, just search for it, where I coach dozens of players how to play G-Doll into G-Doll. It's because this boss is a rotation. The boss returned again. So, just go, use G-Doll against G-Doll. Now, the trick here is every time she summons mobs, it's random. So if you're having trouble, just reset, exit out, go in again. And hopefully she spawns a better mob order. Because depending on what mob she spawns, it can either be a hard fight or an easy fight. Because again, every time she summons a mob, it's random mobs from Arc 2 in her stage. So there's some mobs that are very cancer, some mobs that are not that bad. But I got this first try. And second team is, the Monchet team. But I wouldn't recommend, this is not particularly a good team to run against this. Technically speaking, you want like a stun or a cheese or just like poison. Any poison team counters her super hard because her gimmick is after you phase her the final time, she's at no HP, but she summons very strong mobs in front and behind her, and you're set to 1 max HP. So the trick is to just fucking... what's it called? Kill her through that, and if you have Poison Dot, it ticks, and then she instant dies. So Poison is especially good to go on her. So... next team is fucking a counter boss. You run a counter boss, you have this heal, you run caster stall, double, or you run blue will. It is no problem at all. This boss does no damage if you run blue will or caster. He does no damage, just counter her with counter. That's all you need to do. Again, this is a short video. If you want in-depth, just stick around. So wave 5. It is Houdini. Now, Houdini is an easy boss. You just have to fucking know what team to put. So teams that are good against Houdini, Calf, Gel it. Anyone that plays a lot of cards every turn, your main DPS plays at least 5 cards a turn, you want it against Houdini. And you want your max HP to be high enough to fucking withstand his attacks, because whenever you curse your unit, your carry, or whatever unit you're playing 5 cards on, it reduces your max HP. So your starting max HP should be high to be able to survive them. And that's all there is this D-Tide. That's the short version. Now, let me go in depth. That was only 7 minutes. So, wave 1. This. So, let's go into this Arachne team, because this is only an E3 Arachne. It's because of her ring. You can run whatever team as long as it helps Arachne survive onto the boss. So the boss's gimmick is, while this is playing, Lemuria's Final Descent. Every time you X-ult, she buffs herself. And after 5 stacks, she does a super move. She does a super move, and she'll wreck your face in, usually. Now, most of the time, it does not matter. Most teams can kill it. It's a very easy boss. It's one of the bosses Doricine can somewhat fight. And this is a very good Arachne ring, because it makes her strike and defense trigger her Pursuit Infinite Threads. So, just use Arachne because it is her relic week, and that's what they intend. They glaze a unit, and the boss has no HP. The boss has no HP, is 300,000, 600,000, so 1,000,000 HP total. So you should be having no problems here. Now I'm running this team because I want to discard to find more Arachne. And why this team works is because Arita has 0-cost glands, which easily procs Arachne's thing. It doesn't cost mana, so you can rotate between Arachne and Arita's cards. That's the reason why you do it. Use your fucking brain. And G Murphy's there just to, withstand her fucking multi-hit. Because her multi-hit is quite strong. Yeah. So, there's not much to this boss. I can, to make the video longer. This boss is pretty easy, pretty straightforward. She does have a mob phase 2, but if you use Doricine or Arachne, it is AoE. So if you have AoE, you should have no problems whatsoever. Phase 2 is just the same, but on steroids. It's just the same on steroids, but she summons mobs. So, that's it. It is pretty simple boss overall. I don't think I should go over it anymore. She gets, her moves are she does a 1 big hit, she does a 2 hit, she does a 4 hit, and she buffs herself. That is what she does. Yeah, see, no HP. 400,000 HP second phase. She has literally no HP. Yeah, you can watch my replays for more. I'm gonna go to the next fucking thing, which is Captain, like I said earlier. So, G Murphy, no diffs it. Caster, no diffs it. So I'm gonna show you the caster buff. Again, all those fucking retards who think you need Pollux, but you don't. Just this is fine. The Jenkins buff is insane. Why is it insane? I almost one-turned it. if she didn't have the fortress, I would have one turned her. But I stopped the combo because I wasn't gonna blow my entire load. But you can just witness the damage here. This is a level 80 Jenkins only. This is not even a level 90 Jenkins. So this is so fucking slow. I put on caster. Yep. "41 fortress." Again, without the fortress, the boss would be dead here. Erica, caster. Jenkins. Rouser. Get him, Brown. And the caster buff. Okay, now I'll play the Onyx Blooms. And watch. Yeah. If it weren't for the fortress, the boss would be dead. Yeah. See? Without the fortress, the boss is dead. That was the post buff. Just one turn, boss dead. With just Jenkins caster. Why do you need Pollux again? You don't. So that was that team. And the other team is obviously G Murphy, which skips the entire boss mechanic. The other team is G Murphy. Gel, it works too, but not as well as G Murphy or whatever. Vortex also works. If you want to just remove the fortress and not worry about being low HP, then Vortex also works. So G Murphy is the same. First turn, you want to overexalt, but don't play the cards. To stack up the cards. So I see I have a good enough shield, so I don't blue stance this turn. Because second turn, she does one single big hit. And then she summons a cat. One single big hit, then she summons a cat. So I need to get G Murphy's overexalt up. So that's very easy to do. Because I have the chosen one in hand. So I exalt on Miriam here to buff the chosen one to refill up G Murphy. And next turn I do the burst and the boss dies. So again, I want to be low HP so the boss has less fortress. Because this turn the boss does not hit, only the front mob hits. So I do all my combo. I free my hand. Exalt on G Murphy. And the boss is dead. Make sure you don't hit the cat. Make sure you don't hit the cat. If you hit the cat will kill you. So just be careful. And the boss is dead. Obviously, G Murphy buff was also good. I updated tier list. That's it. Yeah. And again, I can just stop here, but I kept going because I like to meme on bosses. Again, he does not get madness from tentacle hit, just from direct attacks. Boom. If you don't kill the boss, you have to deal with the fucking birds and stuff, which is cancer. So you kind of want to kill it by then. So let's go over to next boss, which is Wicca Attendant. Wicca Attendant counter boss. You can do it with Blue Will, or you can do it with Caster Stall. Either way, 70,000 counter and 37,000 counter. So it's pretty straightforward. Every Blue I ended up at max HP. Both teams I ended up at max HP. The boss doesn't do any damage, and you have Cup. 1.6 million HP again. They buffed the HP values back to the old values for alert 5. I don't know about alert 4. I don't do alert 4, but if you see a difference in alert 4, then I know that alert 5 they buffed the HP values back to the old values. Yeah. So just build up counter. He does prayer, which is a 10 hit down to 5 hit. You have to hit her 5 times to reduce the 10 hit down to 5 hit, but sometimes you want her to hit you 10 times because you have counter. Again, Blue is pretty straightforward play unless you're retarded. Like most people are, apparently. So, I have the Shattered copied, which is good. I don't want to Exalt for the Bone here, because I want the Exalt for the fucking Over Exalt on Caucus, since the Caucus buff was quite huge. But yeah, this is way more counter than Wanda ever did. This is 7,000 counter. And this is not with a good relics too. We only have this counter relic and this. No strength relic, which is what we really need. Yeah, end turn. 11,000 counter, turn 2. And we have the Shattered ready. Rouse the Caucus. This is the 5 hit. We have 4 wings, so Twill is very good. You can just 4 wings down to 5 hit, so it doesn't do anything. Now we Exalt on the Caucus. None of the tentacles crit, unfortunate. Remember, every time a tentacle crit, it generates a lot of counter, but none of them crit. So turn 3, 26,000 counter, which is gonna be more after we click the end turn button. And I used to execute, obviously. So end turn, and we have some protectives as well, I think, this turn. So we have 46,000 counter, turn 3. So one more rotation, the boss is dead. So that was 1 million damage. And that wasn't even a good counter turn. Because, again, you can generate 60, 70,000 counter turn 1 if you have a good combo going. We didn't have that combo. I'm not running G-Doll or anything. But with G-Doll and a good combo, you can get 60,000, 67,000 counter before the buff. Post buff, I don't even know how much it's going to be. It's probably going to be huge. Yeah, 47,000 counter. $30,000 counter base. Now it's going to buff up to 60,000. So this turn, I don't want to over-exalt into Will, I think. Because there's nothing to do. There's no Vuln or anything. So it'd be pointless. Or maybe I do it. I completely forgot. It's been a while. What did I do? Oh, remember, I didn't grab anything. Because I knew I was going to charge up. Yeah, Vuln. Because this is only a 1 hit. 66,000 counter, turn 5. Dead. Again, 500,000 damage just from counter. You don't have to do any anymore. You already won with the Woe. Just gotta get survivability cards and just live. I played that Shattered just out there because we have enough counter to kill the boss. There's no reason to build anymore. I have the Protectives in my hand. We're at max HP. We healed up to full. And we won. So right now, it's just by how much. So, he's doing 2,000 damage. It's going to be nerfed significantly because I have all these 4 wings. Nope. That's why Twill is very good. It's pretty obvious. End turn. Again, we have these exalts. Don't need them. Bye-bye. Full HP. Alert 5. No G-Dot. I just brought the knot. Because the only thing that matters is these 3 units. You don't need Hamel this high. Caucus, important. Caucus is very important for Blue Will. So this is the same, but slower. Because, you know, it's one day. I rely on the relics only. So, wave 5, Houdini. So, you do Gellet or Calf. Either way, it's going to be a fucking... Yes, you should always pick the shield option with Miriam in a G Murphy team because of sacrifice. If it weren't for the sacrifice, you'd pick the other option. It's because of sacrifice. You always have sacrifice every turn. So, that's to mitigate your sacrifice. So let me go over what Houdini does. He gives you a thing card. Houdini's a boss that comes back, and he's always a fucking joke if you know how to read. So he does it turn 2. Lucky audience. His whole gimmick. So you have to play 5 cards every turn to avoid all the negative effects. At least 5 cards, but nurse your max HP. So this is his gimmick, Lucky Audience. So you pick an Awaker to become Lucky Viewer, all their cards are retained. And every time they play a card, it weakens Houdini and reduces his strength and his gimmicks. So right now, for example, he's doing 357 times 5, 2,000 damage. And for each stack of Ego Boost, replace 1 Desecrate Illusion with Insight. So next turn, he's going to have 5 Desecrate cards in hand. What these cards does is the whole take a shit ton of damage, draw 2 cards, so like 500, 400 damage. So every time you hit him with a Lucky Audience card, it removes 1 Desecrate Illusion for an Insight. So you have to do it twice. But the con of doing this is you lose max HP. So as the fight goes on, you die. So it's sort of a mini DPS race. However, it's a DPS race that you will always mitigate. Because again, every card you played after you play Lucky Houdini. Why am I playing like this? Because I don't want to play more than 5. I'm going to use it last when I have just a few cards left. Because I know I'm going to play more cards. So that's what I do. You should not play more than 5 cards if you absolutely have to. So I play 2 cards, 3 cards, 4 cards, 5 cards, and a Hyperflare, obviously. So that's why I use Houdini way after. Because again, every time you play a card, it reduces your max HP by 2%. So you don't want to spam cards usually. You just want to play your 5 and get the fuck out. Sometimes, you know, emergency situations you play less. Subs Enjoyer. Again, it's just a small boost, and that's why Gellet is good too, because Gellet, you always play her cards. Again, it's a very slow wind down. You'll actually kill the boss. Yeah, this boss has a lot of HP for the value. Vortex also goes well, and you need a boost percent HP damage. So that was the second gimmick. What you saw there is the second gimmick. If you don't play 5 cards, that will not cost 0. That will cost like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mana. So you want to play 5 cards to counteract all of his gimmicks. So right now, he summons a mob. if you don't play 5 cards of the Waker, that mob will have a lot of HP. If you play 5 cards, it will have like almost no HP. So we're at 3 cards played this turn, 4 cards played this turn. So 4 cards played this turn. If I played 5 cards, he will have even less HP. So he has 50,000 HP here. Yeah, so that's all you do. It's pretty boring boss. There's not much to it. Just play Calf or fucking Gel it. Oh yeah, that concludes the video. It was a short video. There's not much to this tide. All these are reused bosses. There's no new bosses. All it is the number change, but it uses it on easy bosses. So that concludes this video. See you guys next time. Okay, that video is done. Let me just upload it real quick. Do. D-Tide, April 27th, 2026. An easy counter boss. The half Annie starts around which day? Just go back to my old videos and that can sort of give you a thing. I think it's I don't want to I don't have it pulled up right now. It's like a month or two. Whenever it started last time. So just look up my old videos. The timestamp is that month. Okay, let me make the thumbnail real quick. Make the thumbnail real quick. Very lazy with thumbnails. Okay, I'm gonna do the rest of the dailies while the video's uploading and shit. Candy Minion. Yo, what mat am I short on? Candy. I should probably work on another Covenant set. But I don't know what I really want. Oh, that wheel jail is done. Okay, back to it. What do I go for next? Might go for full A. Because it's plus 10 already. Active damage. %, to random enemy ones. Yeah, it's a pretty bad wheel. Yeah, it's pretty bad wheel because it's based on attack. It doesn't scale well to Arc 2. But I might just get it for the crit rate. What other wheels? Nah, I already use it. Eh. Maybe I'm free. Wait, let me see. Strike the deck. This is good. I mean, I can do the Solis build. Maybe I'm done with wheel jail. Because I don't need anything else. Updated P-Dive guide? Oh, the updated P-Dive guide is... You can't... You have to make one every couple of weeks. Because the P-Dive guide... Because now they force you to build their recommended teams every week with these units. So I have to make one. Generally speaking, you want to use one of those combined with a G Murphy. Or whatever flavor of the week whale burst it is. Because you either do G Murphy for speed or something else. Because this is all... Because you have to worry about taking the turns. Go straight to boss. But yeah. There's really no updated P-Dive guide. Just gotta do this. But get leaderboard is pretty easy. Just fucking clear. As long as you clear, you get top rewards. And it takes a month for the rewards to settle. So you have time. I made a train guide too. I made a couple of train guides. They're pretty... I don't know where to find train. Or is it arcade? Yeah. I don't know why to put it on arcade. But this is just G Murphy. It's just G Murphy everywhere. Because, again, strongest unit in the game. And then all the people who are fucking retarded and invested in Pollux are down here. When G Murphy's up here. But train is a bit easier because as long as you clear, you get top rewards. Whereas P-Dive, it's a lot of variance depending on what you get. Because it depends on what boss you get as well. Like sometimes you get an easy map or a hard map and you have to wait for the next day. Yeah, Clem isn't on the G Murphy team. Sorry to say. Dog shit, disgusting bug unit. Let's see. What do I pull for standard pulls? I'm basically out of wheel jail. I don't even want any standard units. I don't even need any of them plus 12. Oh yeah, you're right. Because I have 16 dupes already. Both. Most of the Ultra units are pretty trash. Like, Caster's probably the strongest one, and now Arachne. Like, you can't tell me that Wanda's good, Pollock's good for the investment. No. Like, most of their standard units are trash. Like, Tink is pretty bad. Liz is god-awful. Cassia is very niche. She got buffed. Winkle's a good Alienist battery. It's basically these units. It's not a good banner to pull on. It's like standard banner. It's like standard Caro is also bad. Blue has the best standards. If anyone's telling you to pull Ultra, they're just like sabotaging your account. They're like fucking retarded. Because there's so many misses. Still cost effective. Yeah, but it is nerfed by having to mix with Ultra. Ultra is not as good of a mixer in other realms because Chaos is the mixer king. Remember, Chaos is the best mixer realm because that's what they designed Chaos for. This was the original attack. Every other realm, if you're trying to mix them with other realms, is half-baked because it wasn't the intended way they designed the game from the ground up when the game first started. Well, Paulus is not cost effective compared to others. Like Hamill, for instance. Fucking G Murphy is insane. As always. Like, you can build a lot more teams. He doesn't have fucking Vuln. He doesn't have weakness. Doesn't have any utility as a DPS. And he's quite restrictive in terms of team building. With clear weaknesses. Even post-buff. Like, if you want brain dead, sure. But I don't rate things by brain dead. Same thing with why I rate Monchette on the general tier list. Wailed out, they're fine. But in general, no. Never. Never level up the fucking Clem. But fucking Gellett, for example, has way more utility over heal, goes into more bosses in general. Once per rouse. It's pretty bad. I thought it was good, but it's only 29 once per rouse. It's only the rouse. Pure DPS. Well, if other units does not exist, sure, you will have a good point. But I rate things in relation to other units. Did they magically just delete utility DPS? Tell me. Did they remove the utility DPS? Are there only pure DPS in the game? No. There are DPS that exist that do as much or more damage than these pure DPS while providing utility. So why would you pick a pure DPS when there's DPS with provide utility and does as much damage, if not more damage? Because Monchette doesn't go into a lot of team building. Like, did you not? My video, I said she was A tier whale. People always don't remember that. Even on first video, go back. A tier whale. A tier whale is good. General tier list, I don't recommend to invest in her. Like, try using Monchette at E1, E2, E3. She doesn't go in that many teams. You have to find the vuln. You have to find weakness. You have to find the resources to build her up in order to use her. Other units just work. Just work because they provide the utility themselves and they make a team on their own. Whereas Monchette, for example, you have to build her in that sort of team to live. And she does not go into every boss in the game. Not every boss in the game, she works. Not every piece of content in the game. She has very clear weaknesses for a general players, for a general tier list. Like, you don't, like, just look at any other endgame content. Like, look at Arcade, for example. Arcade, for example. You're not going to see a Monchette high on the speedrun leaderboards. Because that's not how she works in this game mode. Most game modes, and bosses that come out can or cannot counter Monchette. Just like it can or cannot counter Pollux. That's why, for example, fucking this boss, for example, shits on Pollux usually. That's why a lot of people use ECOG. Whereas other units, let's say to Will, or even Calf, or even they go into more bosses. And I think I established that pretty well in my videos. What should you buy your pearls? Dream Spot. Most DPS can't carry D5 Alert 5 at this level investment. Yeah, that is true. However, a lot of DPS can clear Alert 5. It depends on the wave. And the wave 3 is the easiest. Like, using that argument, then you can say Vortex can clear Alert 5. E0. Can you explain how 24 Whale is superior to Monchette Whale? Oh, easy. 24 has the highest stat values and one of the highest burst combos. I hate 24's gameplay, but she is the strongest Arc 1 team. That's why they nerfed it. Can do it with support or high level. She can do it just by doing the max HP damage. Just by doing the max HP damage with the fucking thing. And the level doesn't matter. I did it with a level 1 Vortex. Because of her entire skin, it's just technical scaling. If we're gonna apples to oranges, and most of the Monchette teams you see are using dyes and stuff. I mean the welfare units and their wheels. Well, Aegis is a no-brainer, and you decide between Arita and Erika. No way 24 deals more damage than Monchette consistently. She actually does a bit more after the buff. I'm too lazy. It takes too long. Consistently is the word you want to focus on. However, she does go into more teams in general because it is 4 units. And it's more flexible in terms of team building. When you're running, I explained this earlier, but I'll just explain it again. But let's say you're running a D-Tide and you're fighting a boss that does counter. You can fucking use caster and slot in a 24, which I do sometimes. You do this for the +2 hand size and do it. Let's say there's a boss that works well against poison. You do blue 24. Let's say you want Exalt Sound. You do mono 24. So she can work with a variety of units, a variety of teams in terms of team building. You don't have to use her as a DPS. You can use her as a support. Now, let's look at Monchette. Can you use Monchette as a support? No. Monchette on a Monchette team is a Monchette carry team. You have to build a team around Monchette. That's why she's average on the general tier list. You have to build a specific team around that unit. Now let's go to units that are higher rated than her for the general tier list. Like to Will. Even though I like Blue Will, you can play Mono Will. You can play Ultra Will. You can play Carol Will. You can even use to Will as a support. Let's go over Calf. She provides survivability, DPS for a team. You can even use her just defensively. You can use her offensively. She provides strength gain, huge AoE damage burst. All that goes into a variety of bosses with her defenses. For Monchette, you have to pair her up with those units. Yes. And I also did A5 with a month 1 account when I started out. I also did the level 1 Arita cheese with the fucking bosses. I also found that. There are always bosses you can do a level 1 cheese. You know who else can do a level 1 cheese? You know who, if we were talking about level 1 cheeses, Jellet can do a level 1 cheese against Ogier. Fucking Vortex can do a level 1 cheese with enough DR in that scenario. But you're leveling it to level 60 and building a team around that. And also, Alert 5 has been nerfed until now. They buffed up the values to accommodate it. In the old Alert 5s, she wouldn't live regardless. Let's go over the story mode. Even in story mode, there are certain bosses that has a delay counter, which Monchette doesn't go well against. Anything like that, this D-Tide. This D-Tide, the biggest cheese this D-Tide is just like everyone does no damage and you just stall forever. But I guess G-Doll, there's actually a G-Doll G Murphy thing where you can do it with a level 1 G Murphy. But you have to get, with enough sacrifice, to just live long enough for her to reduce her max HP to 1. And once your max HP is 1, you kill her. But that involves fucking surviving long enough for that to happen. So technically, there's that G Murphy cheese for this boss right now. It's a pretty easy cheese. I already did a video on it. It's pretty meme. It's a pretty fun meme to do it. But let me see if I can do it here. Here. I'm going to do it again because this is always fun to do. But G-Doll has a... G Murphy has a thing. It makes no sense being good when she's an A3 restricted boss because G-Doll is in the support tier. G-Doll is in the support tier. That's why I split it between the DPS and support tier. G-Doll's in the support tier, so. And G-Doll is good because it can be used as support in story mode as well. She can support to Will. She is probably the best poison support in the game. And she's the best alien miss batter in the game. And healer. And I did rate Monchette high. A tier whale. On general tier lists, I will not rate her high. Same with Paulus. She does not provide utility. She's not a good investment for new players. I don't think it's good value. You can feel free to debate it, but you probably won't change my mind on that regard. But support is overrated. At low investment, I can't really recommend G-Doll over something like Zoo. Well, the thing about Zoo is Caro. You have to keep in fact that Zoo is Caro and G-Doll is Chaos. So Caro mixes are a bit harder to justify than Chaos mixes. Always because of, as I said before, of how the realms work. Because this is going to be a nerf, especially with the thing. And there are less units compared to Chaos, so there's less team flexibility if you do a Caro mix. And remember, Life Drain has a stronger effect if you're not in Caro. But, speaking of which, let me do what I was going to do. Fucking this dude. The Realm Master does not... I think the only bait is if you pull her beginning game, or if there was a character like Taff. Missing her, but I have a lot of tunes. Yeah, also, when you're pulling for a Monchette, you have to... Wait, let me see. No sense 24 whale being rated superior to Monchette whale. Well, the 24 team is dead because of G Murphy. However, it's still really good. Slot in who can double as DPS or support. Yeah, 24 can double as DPS support. And she does do insane amounts of damage with less premium supports just with Goliath, Ramona, and whatnot. Just look at my 2025 tier list with Manchi. let me just pull it up. Let me just pull it up real quick. I'll just pull up. Fucking, where the fuck is it? $1,000 views. Hold on. Can literally be her plus level 3 versus whatever the fuck we'll need, bro. It's just Manchette racism. Well, you tell me. So let me just pull this up. Also, 24 Arc 1 shits on Manchette any day of the week as well. And I don't rate based on Arc 2 only. Also, for P-Dive, being too low on Manchette. Am I being low on Manchette? I don't think so. Just because you don't see it often, if P-Dive wasn't, restricted, you would still see 24 clearing all day, every day over Manchette. Straight to boss, turn 1. So this is with reinforced loss.
Yeah, just go.
All right.
So this is pre-buff. And not her best team. Doesn't have Goliath. So with Goliath, it's actually stronger. So this is pre-buff. And this is just the Arc 2 combo.
So this will like one shot.
Yeah, that's the problem with doing
my,
she also has the highest
I was
attack
doing wave
value in the
3. I was
game.
too lazy to
So
go
it
do all the way
benefits
to Griffin,
from a
and
lot
my
of other
teams
wheels.
aren't strong enough to make it there with 24.
So again, he played a combo wrong as well.
See, I believe in the white stance. You see that? Two stances for losers.
Why stands for losers?
Okay, perfect.
Yeah, getting this setup perfect is very hard. Yeah, if you have Goliath,
don't
it's a
need
bit
it most
more
of the time.
damage. And this is poison cap too.
No. So like
This was
you'll
the
see
old
this-
poison cap, so it's gonna be higher. I think
right.
it's gonna be over 100,000 poison as well.
Perfect. Okay. So red stance.
Again, this is pre-buff. This is pre-several buffs because there was a poison buff and there was a 24 buff just now, so the values will be higher. So it's actually a 2x buff,
Oh,
just times everything by 2.
it fucked up, but it
Yeah,
is
he
what
fucked
it
up the
is.
combo because he could have played
I will have
one
to
more
skip
frenzy.
the
So
lightning
he's
strike,
only actually
or
doing
lightning retribution,
2/3 of the damage he can do.
because I discarded the frenzy, but
And without the Goliath
he
strength,
had to
so he's
detonate
missing
to kill
1,000
that.
strength as
Yep.
well.
Oh well, whatever.
Unfortunate.
Yeah, 55,000 poison. Saw here. Yeah, 55,000
Yeah,
poison
so
just by one
With
card.
it,
That's
it would have done more
that
if
was-
I
that was
clicked
one
on,
card,
use lightning, and
24.
then use Ramona Exalt
That
and
was one
draw it
card.
back, right?
Mhm.
That would be the normal.
This is
play,
2 cards.
but didn't work out.
So
So that's it.
with Invuln, because the boss got Invuln, it was 540,000 damage, 76,000 poison before all of the buffs, and fucking up the combo, no Goliath. With the combo and all the buffs, this would be like 1.5 mil now. Yeah, turn 2. This was pre-buff. This was five months ago. And she does that while providing weakness and utility and alienness for your entire team. And that's Arc 2. Arc 1, you can see old footage of fucking 24 doing Arc 1. Arc 1, she can hit the billions. She can hit billions of damage eventually with counter. Because counter was infinite scaling, And she was an exponential scaler in Arc 1. Yeah. Yeah, turn 3. You see your argument now? 24 did this with that team, providing poison, and that's just the blue version of her, pre-buff, while providing all of the utility she does. While you're able to use her in more teams than usual. I don't like 24's gameplay. But you can't deny that she's strong. You can't deny that she's strong while providing utility. Again, I do not like her gameplay. Also, think of her stats as well. She benefits from wheels more than Monchette. Any wheels that scale, so that's another factor. Any better wheels to have attack, literally be in more teams than any other Awakener. Are they effective teams, though? Three other level 1 shit, and she works. Sure, for some D-Tides. For some D-Tides, sure. Straight to boss D-Tides. However, that's not what the general tier list is for. The game is not only D-Tide. It's also hard mode story. It's also madness. You know what also is? Train. You know what also is? Fucking P-Dive. In all this, you can see she is not really used for the speedruns. If she was so good, where is she here? In train. Monchette is so good. I'm just saying, it's more there's more content than that. King of Train and Pre-Dive? Train, I disagree. P-Dive, she is good in P-Dive. However, 24 was also good in P-Dive. Trapeze. Oh yeah, Trapeze. We should make a tier list for Trapeze units. But Trapeze units is one. On the position of the S tier spreadsheet. It's all content. What do you want me to rate my tier? It's all content that matters. D-Tide is also irrelevant for 999% of the player base. Not a lot of people care about doing 400 D-Tide. D-Tide, if you're using that argument, D-Tide is also irrelevant. A lot of players don't even bother doing it. They have anxiety. Hard mode's also irrelevant. Fucking 425 is irrelevant. In fact, the only thing that matters, the thing that players play the most, is just these event stages. You're just stuck on these event stages. You can make that argument too. Monchette does every content better than her. Again, valuing utility more than pure DPS. 24 does roughly the same amount of damage, if not more, while providing utility for team building. That's why I rate her higher. You can disagree with it, but I think I labeled why I rate units the way I do pretty clearly. And C tier for a general tier list is not bad. It's average. It's average. I literally write down average. 50 of them would do D-Tide. Figure Purgador, I can play more minutes and they will rotate at the same time. Yeah, there's a general tier list, there's an E3, and there's the whale. I used to have four tier lists, and I made it the new format because 4 tier lists was too much. So I lowered it down to 3. For pool investment, would you, let's say you're a new player. You would never tell her to put, you would never tell him to pull Manchette. Because if he pulls Manchette, he has to play Manchette. Every team is just a Manchette team, DPS. If he pulls 24, let's say a new great unit comes out. A new DPS unit, he wants to play that DPS unit. Guess what? 24 can support that DPS. Not well, but it can. Not 24 can support any new DPS unit that comes out because of her kit. 24 can take advantage of most new supports that come out. Enter Manchette. Can she support? If a new DPS unit and a player spent money on Manchette, for example, and another new DPS unit comes out, and they're doing main story, they pull in the new DPS. They're not going to run a team with double DPS. So they either need to drop Manchette and focus on their new team, or try running them both together. That's always the pools, or they split off teams. Whereas in the other scenario, they can plop their 24 waifu onto that new DPS team and be fine for most content. Because she can operate as a support in utility. Whereas if she has a Manchette, you have to play one card or the other. It's like why Hamel is good. Hamel is a great support that can go into every team. Every team, that's why he's rated high. He can be used as a DPS, but he's not. That's why Tawil is rated high. She can go into basically every team, support, or DPS. What can Manchette do? She is pure DPS. Why would they play other units over Manchette when you're scarce in resources when starting the game? That's exactly what I'm talking about. When you're scarce in resources when starting the game, it's usually better to invest in premium supports or that, because that can go into more DPS and more teams, like Dyson, for example, or even G Murphy, because she can function as a support as well, versus investing all of your resources to get a Manchette up and running. To get a Manchette up and running, and once you get it up and running, you're stuck with a Manchette team. So you're going to play that one team for a long time. Players are going to quit. Players are going to quit. Playing one static team, strike team, they're going to quit. And when you fight a counter boss or whatnot, with good scaling pre-nerfed Arc 1, Manchette would not live a single day. Would not live a single day. You got to put Manchette in, I think I did, because the E3 fucking thing, Manchette team does everything. That is not true. Because you just started the game. I know you're like one of the newer players, Darvo. Pre-nerf. They nerfed all the story, all the stuff. There's a period of time where the old values of Arc 1 bosses and Arc 2 bosses for the buff were a lot harder, and they get a lot more counter, and they punish you a lot harder. If they ever release the difficulty of that, she will suffer once again. Because they nerf things down. Because her strength is not that strong. Like, you say her strength is undeniable. You say her strength is undeniable. She does not touch a fraction of G Murphy's damage. No one does. She does not touch a fraction of the utility and damage potential of Tawil. She does not even touch their like toes. You die faster than stack anything with her. That is true, but it's pure damage value. If they're arguing on pure damage value, G Murphy can also do all the support options too. And there are better and better survivability options as the game goes by. Dies, Calf, and Manchette. Dies, Calf are super worth it. Manchette, again. A tier whale. I will not raise her above C tier unless there are more trash units that come out. not 10 years ahead. How is, I already stated, she can build more teams. She can function in more teams. I didn't say I like 24. I just say my reasoning behind it. Like, G Ramona DPS is also a thing. G Ramona DPS is also niche, and it performs well. In a long-term fight, G Ramona DPS outscales most units. Even your precious Monchet, even fucking G Murphy. On a long enough time frame, G Ramona is also good if you're using that scenario. So how should I rate G Ramona? How should I rate G Ramona? Should I rate it on the infinite potential or rate it how I currently do? Like, there are a lot of units which have specific use conditions, like Monchet. However, my focus is on utility and team building. That's what my focus is. And if you look at some CN tier lists, they agree. Some people don't. There are a lot of very tier lists. I feel like mine is accurate according to my criteria I base things on. I shit on Dorsey all the time. I think he's trash. I lower him on the whale tier list. I lower Dorsey on the whale tier list. But on the general tier list, he's still B tier. Because he does sweep the game early on, and he does provide some utility. He is trash. I think he's trash. But that does not influence my decision on where I place him. Because he does provide utility and more team building options. He does the strength, vuln, and heal. Versatility is just overrated on your tier list. You can disagree with that, but that's how I rate my tier list. Versatility above all. Versatility above all. You have to be ready for whatever content. Like, you're either versatile, go into a boss fight, go into a blind thing, or you know what the boss fight is. And most players are going to go in blind. Wouldn't you want to have more utility than just damage? I would like utility. You can go in blind any boss, and you know you have an answer to whatever the boss throws at you. But fucking G Ramona is very niche. I wouldn't recommend it. G Ramona is very niche, very, 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 very niche. Wouldn't pull for it if you're a new player unless you have a specific use case for her, because you can only use her or base Ramona. And base Ramona is generally the option most player goes for. I just have it because I'm an older player. And there is the meme build. She is, I said before, she is the technically, if it's infinite time, predetermined strike is pretty good. Like, I don't know, but that's a skill set people will learn. Like, every D-Tide, none of my teams are static. You know, if you've seen any of my D-Tide guides, every D-Tide, I use slightly different caster teams. I plan out, I look at the relic, I look at the bosses, and I say, okay, this boss is good with these units. I go to this boss, say, this is a counter boss. So, let's go for, like, Tawil. Tawil can clear all 5 of these waves with specific niche scenarios. Like, I know an answer for this. For this fight, Miriam, limited exalts. Oh, easy. I just exalt into Will. I save the Caucus and Hamel exalt for later. So when I trigger the 5 costs, I make sure to have the 4 wings to gun her down. That's my game plan for this. So let's go over this boss. This boss punishes low HP. He summons ads and mobs. So I need to grab AoE cards for turn 4 and stall. I can do that with Tawil. That's my game plan for this while I'm going here. This boss, so either put on poison on her, I either get some damage, or I get AoE for when she summons the mobs. I know the game plan for this, and the strength relic. Like that's what a good team is, able to counteract any boss, any content. That's why I like Blue Will. I have an answer for everything. Now, let's go over a trash unit. Thorazine. Thorazine performs well on bosses like Miriam, even though not that well. And he gets hard countered by base doll. He gets hard countered by infinite, or mobs like base doll. Like this unit. Hard counter. Hard countered. So, let's go over Monchet's weaknesses in this scenario. Like, she has clearly defined weaknesses, just like Moe's. And there's no specific boss where she performs... she performs well against bosses. Don't get me wrong. But there's no bosses that she strictly hard counters. Now, what do I mean by hard counter? Meaning that just going into the boss, she fundamentally negates part of their mechanic. She just does damage. Her negate mechanic is she needs to do enough DPS to kill them before they kill you. Now, with the scaling in this game and how the developers scale and how that works, they nerf and buff the HP values. So eventually, and even now in Train, you see in Train, there are bosses that destroy Monchet because she doesn't scale fast enough when the bosses have HP. Now, D-Tide, with the stat nerfs, she can clear. But when she faces real HP bosses, high scaling, it will bite her in the ass. She does not have a negate counter. Let's go over a unit. Well, that's what my guys are for. I hope everyone figures out how to improvise and adapt on the fly. The raw power tier list. If it's the raw power tier list, she would not be on top either. If it's raw power, then if it's raw power in my mind means perfect scenario. Perfect scenario. Everything timeline goes far. She wouldn't even make it to A tier in that scenario. Cause going on a fucking raw power scenario, she's fucking trash. Poly's fucking trash. Cause their fucking lack of scaling compared to other units. Now, their scaling is good because fights are so short. But if you're talking about raw power, what do you mean by raw power? Are you talking about like perfect turn 1 scenario or perfect infinite turn scenario? If it's perfect near infinite turn scenario, then new units are going to enter the fray that no one's considered. Like fucking G Ramona. Then it's G Ramona's time to shine. G Ramona has one of the best infinite scaling numbers in the game. She would be S tier with G Murphy because of her predetermined strike being strength with tied to posse. Now, every other unit, they start reaching a soft cap with strength. So if you're talking about raw power, then talk about G Ramona. Like, there are also better units for it, like a caster. She does a shit ton of damage and shields and all that. Even now, Goliath is pretty decent post buff. He's not the greatest, but he's pretty decent post buff. I'm quite surprised of how big the Goliath buff actually matters compared to before. I'm quite surprised. I did my editor's working on a video in comparison, but it's like insane. Because I have a pre-buff video and a post-buff. So, the pre-buff is fucking... Infinite scaling means nothing when you can't infinitely survive. Monchette also can't infinitely survive. She has no utility to do so. If you're talking about infinite scaling, then Caster can infinitely survive. Tawil can infinitely survive. Calf can't survive as well as Tawil, but she can survive well enough. Jellet can survive all that heal. If you're talking about infinitely survive, look at these units. Even G Murphy can survive longer than Monchette if you play her right. Just don't spam. The thing I see people do wrong on G Murphy, they build up sacrifice too much when they don't need to. Take advantage of your Exalt and White stances. Yeah, and talking about that scenario, there's also these units. If you want to talk about infinite, there you go. But there are a lot of infinite survive units that people don't. How do you infinitely survive as a will? Just grab the defense card. She has 4 wings. You have fucking 4 wings. You have a million Exalt defense cards, like I showed every Blue Will video I do. You have fucking Caucus. You have fucking your team. But Tawil alone, just her copy cards are insane. Because she can copy cards and use them better than other units. And there are a lot of Tawil tricks people don't know about. Because, I don't know, they're fucking don't pay attention. Like, there's a bunch of Tawil tricks that people just don't use. I never see people other than me use it. Even though I make... Like, for this gimmick, for example, you can copy her cards. Like, I'm just going to go in to show you what I'm talking about. Like, she can take advantage of most gimmicks in the game. And her copy card are insane. And technically, there's also Lone Sea Tawil. That's a viable option. I didn't make a video on it because I thought it would be a... But you guys don't even use Lone Sea Tawil. I don't know why you guys don't use that. That's also viable. Lone Sea Tawil is great. Again, I'm just doing this. This is prepare exhaust. Again, I'm just brain dead playing this so I can get my point across here. But in the grand team, only D-type matters. Well, if only D-type matters, then 24 is still good. It's just that her supports were still won by G Murphy, who does it easier and cheeses harder. So Waltz, this. Grab this. So this is the Tawil trick, for example. You can copy her Exalt cards. So you can copy Shattered, Poison, and boom. She's a better G Murphy. That's a thing that I see no one do. Like, with these gimmicks, Tawil can abuse most of the gimmicks. And Corporal. Corporal can abuse more. That's why Corporal is also somewhat high. Even though she's not that strong in D-Tide. But for story mode, Corporal is one of the units that can abuse most story mode gimmicks. She just happens to abuse most story mode gimmicks. For her lightning. But that was like an example there. Like, in this scenario, you would copy for Monchette. she can't take advantage of most of these gimmicks. It depends on the gimmick. She's one of those niche units. 24 can take better advantage of most of those gimmicks too. But that's one way Infinite survive. That's right, you can't rate unit in isolation. Yes, that's why I rate Monchette low. 24 became worse once G Murphy came out. Now, the thing is, there's two different philosophies on this. One, Tulu was useless before G Murphy. That is true, I rated him very low. And he got bumped up because G Murphy came out. However, 24 technically did not become worse. It says that G Murphy is the better option for those supports. If you use those supports on 24, she still performs the same, if not better, with all the buffs. It's just G Murphy makes use of them easier. You can still use it. It's not like she was nerfed. So she maintains that. And they're not competing for the same list. 24 and Monchette are competing. Now, can I see a future where 24 drops down from S tier on my tier list? Yes. She's probably going to be the next DPS that drops down. If a better S tier DPS comes out. However, none of them fits my criteria for S tier. Because I will only have 5 S tier units. Period. No more, no less. Well, actually, no more, but I can't have less. I will not fill up with S tier. If a better unit comes out, she's going down to A tier. I do move units down. And I have moved units down frequently. Every tier list update, you can see me moving units down. Once new units come out. But there's not a lot of new DPS units that come out. Like strictly DPS. Like Arachne, if I were to put her in the DPS section of the tier list, would move 24 down. Arachne would move 24 down, for example. If she was in the DPS section. But she's not. She's labeled as such. Because I think she functions more as a support. Even though she is a decent carry. Whereas Tawil functions more like a carry than a support. Like, if I put G Murphy in the DPS section, it will also move it down. But then I have to make more tier lists. They have to make another tier list, and people would complain. I can't appease everyone. Before, I had 4 tier lists. People were mad. They were like, Flares, this is too many tier lists. So I reduced it. Right now, it is general tier lists, what I recommend people invest in, that can fit the most value for your pools, where I value utility, a whale tier list, which is assuming perfect scenario, perfect team, and an E3 tier list, which I'm still working on. I'm missing a couple of units. I'll finish it later. Once half Annie comes around, I'll update it. Because I'll do big updates when there's a big patch. But those are my 3 tier lists. Before, it was fucking Enlightens. It was something Enlightens. I completely forgot. I deleted it because people were like mad, like, oh, too many tier lists. Or I can be like one of those guys who have like every Enlightened, everything, and that's like too many units. cater to the average player. If you're catering to the average player, then you have to rate only standard units. Then you have to rate, you have to talk about standard units and stuff as well. If you're catering to the average player, then I wouldn't consider Monchet being up there. If you were catering to the average player, you would just say fucking run Arachne now. Just wail out on Arachne, AFK. Or just wail out on the X unit, AFK. The simplest unit. That's not who I cater at. I think I'm not going to cater to them. I'm going to do my tier list. What I think, utility. If you want to invest, grow as a player, follow that. But I have stated the reasons for my tier list. I don't know. It's pretty easy. Arachne's not easy to pilot. Dude, I was able to do this in I made this team and cleared it in 20 minutes. What do you mean it's not easy to pilot? I made this random ass team out of my ass in under 20 minutes. Look at this. Look at all of this shit. I just made this fucking random ass team. Does it? And it cleared. What's hard about Arachne? In fact, I think the best Arachne comp is just with G-Dot to handle the heals. Or fucking, there's a lot of... Arachne's an example of a good unit when wailed out that can fit everywhere. It just needs survivability. You make so many... It's pointless for me to make an Arachne team video. Because she's one of those general sports that can go into most comps. Just fine. Because you can just play around her. I can make one out of my ass right now. I can just make a random comp out of my ass. So let's say Arachne. Survivability. Arachne. I can mix it with... Yeah. Fucking Arachne. I think. I want to try this. Then I grab the G-Doll. And then I grab... Need 0 cost. Oh, Riker. And fucking... Hamill would work too. Where the fuck is Hamill? This also works. I didn't make a video on this team specifically. Or maybe I did. No, Daw didn't. This team would work. How would this work? Not the wheels, obviously. So, Daw restores the max HP that she loses. Fucking Riker and Hamill. Playing their cards with Arithmetic Harmony triggers her thing. So you can now play more of her thing for the Super Burst combo, like I showed in the video. Yeah, you can make this team. Out of the blue, you can just get rid of the G-Doll, put into Will, like I showed, or remove the Riker, put in G-Doll. These are all viable. Or let's say you want to play her blue as a carry. What would work on her? I just showed you. Fucking Murphy, Arita, and the last unit can be whatever. I use Cassia. You don't need the Cassia. You can put in the Sangha for survivability. You can put but what I recommend is to use the pilot. Corporal is fine. That's great. G Murphy is fine. Also great. See that? Multiple teams. And she's so fucking brain dead in any team. Can I make an Arachne Caro team? Let me think. An Arachne Caro team. I need something that can proc her thing. Let me think about Pikmin. Pikmin does have the draw to trigger, but it doesn't have the... actually, Pikmin works because you can grab the thing. Pikmin. Obviously, if I were to choose, it would have to be Dyes for sure. But if Dyes is obviously in every team. Oh, I already did Jellet. Jellet works too, but it's not ideal. I just for the stun works. But Arachne, Pikmin, and 2 shitters. Zoo also works because of the thing. Yeah, this works. Yeah, Arachne goes into a lot of teams. Just fine. Speaking of which, I need to upgrade this. Rollmaster or damage amp? Oh. Neater. What I'm doing is I'm running this. I am too cheap to make another fucking Dreams. Even though I should make another Dreams. It's too many Dreams. I get annoyed. Technically, it should be a Dream with not crit. No. You don't need it. Alert 5 is super easy. Alert 5 wave 1 is super easy. Dude, you got to understand. I am extraordinarily cheap. I'm a hoarder. You want to know how much I'm a hoarder? This is how much of a hoarder I am. This is how much of a... I used to have 13 of these. I did not use a prototype for a year of playing the game. For my first year of playing the game, I use 0 dupes. I use 0 dupes for the first year of playing this game. Because I will only use dupes if I hit 12 or 13. Then I start using them. Because for emergency purposes. What if there's a broken unit and I run out of pools? I have these emergency dupes. Do you guys have emergency dupes? This is how much of a hoarder I am. Look, this is how I have 1,600 pens. And I'm complaining about not making another dream set. I know it doesn't make sense, but I'm a hoarder. Okay? For that eventual future. I am prepared. You guys aren't prepared. That's why you guys are glazing on chat. What if there's a better... I think of every scenario. I can already see how she can be power grab. She just provides damage. She just provides damage. There's going to be a better damage unit. There's going to be a better damage unit one day too. I mean, I did grow up poor, but that's besides the point. That's besides the point. I have all these resources for emergencies purposes. I hate this many pools because I'm not buying that many packs nowadays. You know how many pools I've hoarded at once? I had over 1,100 pools at one time. Not because I whale, because for 5 months straight, I did not pool a single time. For one other gacha game I played, I did not pool for 1 year, 1 month. I'm not exaggerating. I can go a year without pooling on a single unit to stock up my pools. I went 5 months not pooling a single unit because they were all trash. What was the other gacha? Girls Frontline 2 because of AK-15. I dropped it because it took so long and it became so brain dead easy that you can just auto. So I dropped it. So I was just saving to wait for AK-15 to come out. And I quit the game before that happened. Limbus also hoard, but not as much because, you know, Limbus get everything for free because of Battle Pass. But, yeah. I have 13 pyramids at the moment, guys. I have 13 of these pyramids. Yeah, not a game for movie. So brand it is. I have 13 fucking pyramids. And, I was like, fucking, oh. No one to use it on, because all my teams are set. I can clear Alert 5 whenever with my teams. There's no one I would want to use the pyramid on. Using it on Tulu is dumb as fuck. His stats won't matter. Using it on Vortex is dumb as fuck. Her stats don't matter. I don't build a 24 DPS. I don't need it on fucking Nymph. I don't need it on most units. So I hoard. I hoard. That's what I do. So that I'm prepared and you guys aren't. What if the developers need money? What if the developers need money one day and they release a Xayah Rakan combo? Like Pollux Caster, but on the same banner, and everyone is freaking out. Your dick is smashed up, you're raw and dry, you're fucked up because you only plan for enough pulls for one unit. I have enough pulls and dupes for 2 units at once. If 2 units come out at once because the game is dying, I'm ready. All of you fucks, you aren't prepared. That's the level of preparedness I strive to be. You have to predict the future. You have to be ready for any scenario. This is IRL utility. I'm teaching you guys IRL utility. IRL, I will be an S tier hoarder. I am ready. I am ready for any scenario. You know how much I am prepared IRL? For the past 3 decades. I'm very young, by the way. For the past 3 decades, I have pepper spray. I have pepper spray with my wallet. I have a credit card that can turn. I have a fake credit card that can turn into a knife. But now I got that for fun. But I've been carrying around pepper spray for decades. Just in case. Just in case. Have I ever need to use it? No. You know what I have in my car? I have tissues. I have a wrench. I have screwdrivers just to repair PCs. Because back in the day, I repair PCs on the go. I'm in the PC community. That shit stops working. No, I have multiple pepper sprays. I have gloves in my car, just in case, you know, hands dirty. Yeah. And I have a spare change of clothes in my car for a couple of decades. I'm ready. I have everything you need. I'm not like one of these. I'm not one of those like hoarders, like those survival bunker guys. But I'm just prepared for bad shit. Am I prepared? Do I have enough food in my house to live for years? No. But do I have enough? I prepare like weird things. I don't have like a month worth of food. I have like 2 weeks max of food before I die. If I was locked in my house, I would die after 2 weeks. However, you know what I do have? I have 3 years worth of toilet paper. Not for any specific reason, but because it was a great deal at Costco. It was a great deal at Costco. So toilet paper, tissues, and all these stuff which you don't think of, I have like years worth. No. That's the great thing about COVID. That's the great thing about COVID. I had the toilet paper before the COVID toilet paper crisis. So when everyone was rushing to get toilet paper for COVID, that fucking thing, I was like, fucking idiots. Should have done it earlier. Should have done it earlier. It was such a great deal. I also have hand sanitizer and stuff too. Don't ask me why. I learned it from my mom. I learned it from my mom. My mom did it. Now I did it. If I took a picture of my desk right now, you would not believe the various stuff I have on my desk just in case. Actually, no, someone's gonna dox me. But I think I mentioned this before on stream. Yeah, it's an Asian thing. Okay, Hitsu does. Okay, my desk. I think it's normal because all my cousins also do this. Either we are all weird or this is normal. On my desk, I have a bottle of holy water. I have had holy water within reach since I was a teenager. It's something my mom made me do, and I was like, "Yep, sure." Because even if you don't believe in demons or vampires, I'm ready. If a demon ever happens to come around, I have a holy water literally within arm's reach. It's right behind my monitor. Every time I go to church, I refill holy water. And it's a tradition. Before I go to bed, I sprinkle holy water around a little bit. And just in case, for nightmares. Because I have very bad nightmares and stuff at times, and I hear voices. I don't think I have anything serious mentally, but I do think I hear demons from time to time. The holy water helps. It's probably placebo, but I have holy water within reach. You know what I also have in reach? Garlic. Because of my mom. For vampires. Do I believe in vampires? No. But I'm ready. Garlic is cheap. I have garlic right there. On my desk right now. Besides all that, I have AA batteries. I have the fucking thing when you get canker sores. I have nail clippers on my desk. I have fucking pencils and pens. Oh, yeah, what else I have? I have scissors, obviously. Let me see. Oh, I have the Palm Sunday cross, which I replace every year. You know the Palm Sunday cross thingy? The palm leaves? I'm Catholic. I have that. I always have that. Nail clippers, a USB drive, just in case, for reboot. A Linus Tech Tip screwdriver. I have a screwdriver kit as well. And obviously I have my drink. And, baby wipes. Xbox controller. Flight sticks and all the gaming stuff. Okay, a bunch of gaming stuffs. Yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready if anything happens to me. And way back when I was in college, I was so prepared that I had, because I read in a book one day, when you enter a room, I had my desk face the door. The door entering my room. I'm looking at the door right now that's going into my room. I never have my desk facing. Can you explain why you want a special credit card? I want a special credit card in the financial thing for Flex. It's to show I made that. That's my dream goal. It's just a thing. I just like all things finance. I like suits too. I just love that thing. So I have my desk facing the door. I don't have it facing away. Because if anyone comes in my room, I would know. Has anyone came in since I own my house? No. But if anyone breaks in, I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm overly prepared for everything. Besides food. And I do have a small generator in my home. But I think that's like normal in Florida to have. I know, but a bunch of friends who have a small generator just in case. But mine only lasts like, mine would not last long. I don't have any gas for it. So yeah, so that's the thing about me. I have these things, but some things that I need, I don't have. So I have a generator. I do not have like months worth of gas. So in a survival scenario, in case there's a zombie apocalypse, one of you guys needs to get gas if you want to enter my home and use my generator, because I don't have any gas for the generator. I don't have any fuel source for it. I just have a generator. I saw a good deal and I bought it. Does it make sense? No. I admit it. No, it doesn't make sense, but I have it. I'm ready. I'm ready. And that's what you should approach. Yeah, you would not survive months anyway. Yeah, I would not survive. I would give in. It depends on the apocalypse scenario. It depends on the apocalypse scenario. If it was an AI uprising, I would turn all of you in so the AI could put me in the Matrix to live out my isekai dreams. I would betray every human being. If AI puts me in the Matrix, I would be Cypher from the Matrix. Day one. It wouldn't even take much. It wouldn't even take much for me to give up to AI. If it was AI apocalypse, I would fold immediately. Now, if it's a zombie apocalypse, I would probably join a survival group. And I'd be the one who's perfectly fine killing the zombified children. Because everyone has, like, fucking gripes about killing zombie children in other movies. I'm your fucking dude. Just get me. I would fuck those zombie kids up. No problem. No moral qualms whatsoever. They're zombies. Very easy. Very easy. If there was a zombie apocalypse. If it was a zombie apocalypse, I would volunteer. If you need, all those guys, my son Timmy got bitten. Before the guy even says my son is bitten at the go, I already have the gun out and I already shot his kid in the head. I would be the first. I don't understand people who like make exceptions for kids. If it's a zombie scenario, just kill the kids. Immediately. No qualms about it. Demons? I'm Catholic. I got it. I've studied enough Sunday. I teach Sunday school volunteer at times. I know about it. I love demons. Demon lore is cool. Demons are great. Demon lore is the best thing about being a Christian. We have some of the best demons. The only other culture with as good demons are the Japanese. The Japanese have great demon lore. This is what I like reading about religion. Kid isn't even bitten yet, and Flair's already starting blasting. Yes. I'm the first one. That's that type of humor. That's the person I am. One of my friends memed, because way back when, back in the early years, when I was slightly younger, decades ago, when I was in high school, we had a debate where if we were trapped inside of school, how would we become a cannibal? And I would be like, easy. If we run out of food, just get the fucking dicks and just eat the dicks. Because I was like, hear me out to my friend group. We were like, hear me out. when everyone starts becoming a cannibal, they'll start eating like the thighs, the arms, whatever, and they'll leave the dicks fine, because everyone's like homophobic. They're like, oh, you can't eat a dick, it's gay and disgusting. No. When you're in a survival type scenario, my idea is you start chopping up every corpse's dick off first and just hiding it. So while everyone's focusing on getting like the thigh meat and stuff. And so you have like emergency dick food when everyone else is starving. Because no one's gonna notice a few missing dicks early on during these starvation days. And my friends joke that, yeah, I swear, players, the moment the whites go out of school, we're gonna just find you chopping out the dicks of someone within 5 minutes, and it's just a power outage. I'm like, because that's the first I am. That's what my IRL friends think I am, and they may or may not be true. Because I do have some eccentric things. Like, I did get in trouble a few times IRL. I did get pulled over and stuff. Almost arrested a few times, but not for doing anything criminal. Just for saying stuff I shouldn't say in public. Because when I go to MegaCon with my friends, they don't want me to do anymore. They force me to stay quiet when I'm entering. But when we're checking into MegaCon, it's an anime fan convention in Orlando. I used to joke to the guys saying, yeah, we totally have like bombs in there. I would joke about that, and my friends were like, holy fuck, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. What the fuck are you saying? Why the fuck did you say that? I don't know. Just came out of my mouth. Cause I'm an accountant. They're fucking engineers. They're fucking physicists. We're all nerds in like, you know, the industry. And I was like, yeah, we're fucking terrorists. And then like the security guard just looked at me and said, why the fuck would you say that? I was like, I don't know, it was funny. Yeah. Yeah. I have a dark sense of humor. It's like when I was like bawling laughing when I go to fucking dark humor discourse and stuff. Like there was one this morning. I posted about it. Like Trump got shot at, and I would have the same reaction with any politician. But someone was like, we know it isn't a radical transferry leftist because Final Fantasy 14 Fan Fest, and there's an anime convention in Georgia right now. They're all occupied. I was just laughing for like 30 minutes reading that. It's great. Because my brain goes interesting ways when I see like dark stuff happening on the news. I think about how it could be worse. Like, it's more fun to respond to a dark tragedy and think, maybe this is the best timeline. Have you ever considered, maybe this is the best timeline? Like, you just gotta think how much it could be worse if this is the best timeline. What if, like, you have to think throughout history, like, what if Hitler was the best possible timeline? What if Hitler did not exist, the world would have gotten worse because of the economy, and just extrapolate it from there? It's more fun to go through life that way. If you just think this is the best possible timeline. Everything bad that happens, it could be worse. It could be worse. Like, I'll probably get in trouble for saying this. I would probably get demonetized, but I say this IRL to my friends and sometimes coworkers when prompted. Whenever I hear or see or read about a school shooting, I always think, why are all these white people, all these fucking other school shooters, so bad at being a school shooter? Because every time an Asian does it, like the Virginia Tech shooter, he got a lot of people. And it was in college. And like most school shootings, like 1 to like 3 people. I'm like, why even bother? Why even bother to get a gun? Like everyone's freaking out about school shooting. And like I'm just looking at like the death tolls and whatnot. I'm like, that's it? I expected more. Like, I always wonder, like, why hasn't there been a school driver? Because this has been my thought every time I read this for the past 20 plus years. I thought about this since high school. Actually, since 7th grade, actually. Like, students wait to get picked up by their parents and at soccer games. Like, they have to step onto the bus. Why isn't there a school driver? Like, when the kids are just waiting to get picked up, why don't the teenage kids just get their car and just ram it? You get like probably like 10, 20 people at once. That has never happened. You have never read about like a insane drive, like drive. Because I think a car would do more damage than guns at these schools. Again, I would probably get banned just for saying this, but that's honestly what I think about. Like, why are all these guys so fucking bad at planning out these terror attacks? Like, you don't even need anything. Everyone has a fucking car. Am I wrong? Is there something about like a car? Like a car just go at 100 miles per hour. Boom. Done. You got your goal accomplished. And I think about all the fucking, it's so much work being a school shooter. Like, you have to get the gun, you have to get the ammo, you have to sneak it in, you have to fucking plan your targets, you have to practice your aim, you have to know where people are. In class? Why are they all doing it in class? During class? I don't understand all these school shooters. Why not wait until everyone's just released from school, going to their cars, waiting to get picked up by their parents? That has never happened. I have never read about a smart school shooter who did that. It boggles my mind. Every time I read something dark news, I always think that's the way my game goes. Like, why did they do this way? They could do so much better. They can do so much better. I still have some other thoughts, like fucking, like, you know how like everyone's like, oh, these damn millennials, these damn Gen Zs, these damn kids. Back in my day, we were home back. You know, like that common sentiment. My mind goes deeper. My mind goes like, I wonder if like cartel members and torturers and interrogators have that same thought. Because, you know, like Saudi Arabia, the Saudis, or like North Korea, or like China, you know, or like cartels have people who like torture people. Also, have to know something you need to know about me. I do go on Live Leak, and I did watch like a lot of torture videos and stuff for a while. The reason I did it is to desensitize myself to extreme acts of violence, because it used to be I would be very skittish about blood and stuff. So I decided to fix that. So when I was young, I would go on Live Leak and whatnot, and just watch like cartel torture videos. And eventually I watched it to the point where I'm not fazed by blood or anything IRL anymore. So after my surgery, you see that image? That did not faze me at all. I'm immune to that. So when I was doing that, I was like, I wonder how they get the job from the old guys. I wonder if like they get shit on. Like all these people like torture people for the cartels or for Saudi Arabia. I wonder if like they're like, it's just like a family job or whatever. Or like the old torturer retires or steps down and they visit like the new Gen Z torturer and be like, man, You are so fucking lame. Back in my day, we used hand saws. What is this? An electric saw? You're not even putting passion into your work. You need music to torture someone? Really? Back in my day, we put bamboos below their fucking fingernails. You can't even do that. All the kids nowadays is just threaten their family. Blah, blah, blah. Chop off their heads. This has to be something that happens in cartels and gangs. Like, because at my job, any job, we complain about the new employees. Someone has to complain about the new torturer in cartels. Like, your first torture. Like, they have to have complaints. Imagine if you're just torturing someone and your cartel boss comes in and you're like, could have done better. F tier torture. F tier torture, awful. That's the same thing about hitmen that I wonder. Like, there's gotta be like a tier. Yeah, that's basically my brand of dark humor. I just think about that stuff constantly. Anytime, I love reading dark news, because I can read about it and say, could have been worse. There are a few things that could have been worse. The only thing that what goes over top is Marquis de Sade or Justine. Has anyone here read Justine? That is my limit. I could not finish Justine the book. Because the one thing that phases me is like rape. Like insane amounts of rape. I am uncomfortable with that. The ultraviolence, I'm perfectly fine with. Immune. But Justine is probably one of the worst books I have ever read. Like, Marquis de Sade has some pretty fucked up books. But Justine is awful. And I would never, don't ever name your fucking kid Justine, by the way. Don't ever name Justine. Because when I was reading, there was like a reading community. There are a lot of creeps who think of certain things about people who are named Justine and fantasize about doing that to girls named Justine. I just know that. It's an awful book. Do not read it. Do not look it up. I'm not even gonna describe it. But it is a book you should never, ever read. Ever read. I cannot finish it, dude. But yeah, I am prepared. Yeah, do not look up Justine. I'm not even saying it just to say, hey, actually look it up. No, don't actually look it up. It is not good. I don't have this opinion about a lot of things. I think Free Let and Let Live, but I think it's one of the books that should actually be banned. It should actually be fucking banned. I don't know why it's fucking free to be read. I think it's worse than like the Mein Kampf or all that. It's a pretty horrible book. But do I even level up any of these? See, one of these two I'm gonna level up. Or ammo. I don't need levels on them. Ammo. Okay, lifted hand chop. So I buy all these. Yeah. Oh, by the way, the sponsor video I did was very popular. I also made, a lot of you guys are fucking degenerates. I'm gonna say it on stream. You would think no one would buy the AI girlfriend sites, but I know you guys better than you know yourself. You know how many people already spent money on the AI girlfriend site I advertised, which has the video games and RPG that I'm doing a live stream on Saturday? 15 people have already bought the yearly subscription from my video. 15 of you already spent like $100 on the site. So good for you guys. I'm sure it's not for the AI girlfriend stuff. It's just for the games, like me, for sure. But yeah, in case you were wondering, because I have had the metrics. 15 of you spent $100 on the AI girlfriend site. So it worked out. What's up? How are you doing? Oh, he's shy. But as end of the stream, I'm gonna play some War Tales off stream. Unless you guys want me to stream that, probably not. I grind super hard in that game right now. I'm probably gonna stream Syntopia. Syntopia interests me. I think that would be a good game to stream. I also have like real game sponsorships coming up soon. I have like 2. Well, it's ending right now, Tobias. But yeah, I'm doing a AI Isekai RPG stream Saturday where I take suggestions. So Hitsu, if you're here, you can join. I'm already done with D-Tide. But yeah, I'm gonna stream on Saturday, next Saturday. So tune in. You can join the Discord, offer suggestions of what I should type as we play the AI RPG for the sponsor stream. But besides that, stream Chrono Arc. I already streamed Chrono Arc. Yeah. Yeah, Hitsu. Yeah, just join the stream, Hitsu. It's very good. It's very good. They said I can go wherever I want, and I was like, they have AI games, and like I'm like, oh, this is great. You should advertise this. And they're like, yeah, you can do whatever you want. You can do whatever you want as long as you mention all the AI girlfriend stuff. But yeah, it's the biggest AI girlfriend site and game site in the world right now. 20 million users right now. It is insane how much money they make. So I'll see you guys later. Yeah, it's my latest video. Well, it's the latest video. It got a lot of views. So I'll see you guys next time.